Hello. I think we're working. I think we're live. So, the idea of using AI to code. I was watching a video yesterday. Product manager was the one that was running the code, and they asked him what the kind of prompts to use. And that's really hard for him to answer, and the same for me. It's hard to answer because there's not really a standardized prompt you would use. It's a lot like when you have a development team and you need to manage that team. You need to give them a list of priorities, give them a list of tickets, give them a list of options, and kind of just trust them that they'd be able to do the right thing. But you need to come back occasionally, check on them, keep them on track, make sure they're not getting too creative. And then there's times when you'd be watching that code being generated, be watching that AI, and they get stuck in a loop, much like you'd watch a young guy or even somebody fairly experienced get stuck. And they keep going around in circles, and the circles are just going around and around. You're trying to figure things out, and you never step back because you get stuck. You just keep looking at the same things over and over. And that prompt that this man said is that, whoa, wait, stop. Let's take a moment. Let's step back from the code. Let's look at the root cause of what's causing this. Why are we doing what we're doing? And that's really hard to understand as a person who wants to just like use the AI to create an application. So you're talking to AI like you would talk to a person. It's like, let's stop. Let's think about what we're doing. Where does this happen at? What are we seeing? And then if you just give it some type of even just a remote idea of like where the problem could be at and say, all right, let's go address this and let it talk for a while to you, going back and forth, have this conversation just like you would with a human, the same thing. Then suddenly it seems like it just fixes it, right? But no, it's really the fact that you talk to it. You walk through the problem. You said, let's step back. Let's think about it. Let's see what's going on. And really realize that there's a lot more to it than just this one particular thing. Like, why are we stuck on doing the notifications when the actual problem is that we don't see this entire page? Well, because I took a screenshot and it had notifications, and the guy said, oh, you want to update the notifications because it's part of this thing. No. That's the reason why you need to talk to it. That's the reason why you need to get in there and say, hey, let's look at it. This is what the problem is. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm not seeing. This is where I think this could be happening at. And then allow the AI to go. And you'll be surprised, more likely it'll fix it right off the bat. So is it really that hard? Yeah, it really is that hard. There's a lot of people who would just love to have the AI just immediately fix your problem and go on. But you can't just treat the AI like a tool. The AI is more like a junior developer. It's more like a coding partner. You need to have a conversation with it when you're working with it. If you give it clear priorities and you give it direction and then you talk to it while it's happening and keep it on track that way, you'll be surprised. You'll be amazed at what you can do in a short period of time and just have this thing crank out a solution for you. All right, that's it for now, and I'll catch you on another one.